Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. We're taking a quick look here at Avalanche again, seeing what's going on. I'm going to explain why I feel like this Elliott Wave potential pullback is likely not to happen. We got some really cool patterns here forming on the smaller time frames, which I know I talk a lot about, smaller time frame patterns not being as relevant, but it also translates into the 4-hour time frame too. So we'll talk about that and much more. So just know if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I love to teach people to trade, and if you do want to learn to become a better trader, I've got a trading university, academy, and community over with, again, signals as well over on my Discord here and Telegram. Just to quickly note, we took some nice profits there from Solana. Matic, this is my day trading scalping bot. Matic 12%, Matic 36%, another 12, 13 from ETH. As well as 36 from ETH, and Solana another 13 and 13. So again, those are percentage profits targets essentially that are all built in my automated trading bot. We have traditional signals too, which are more like swing trades. We took what ARB trades 57% in 9 days, Chainlink 28% in 2 days. That's a short we have open with them. So again, just some really cool stuff, but let's jump into the back end stuff and kind of see this is cool. When we looked at this last night and even the day before, like there was very little liquidation data, basically just implying that with this new push up to the upside, a lot of folks are concerned about shorting. Well, we do have some bold moves here at about $28 to $29. There's a rough estimate of a small amount of liquidation there. Same thing as well about 25. So we can approximate 25 is a support and 28 is a resistance based on liquidation. And do not get that twisted. I'm not saying that those are support and resistance levels. It just means that those are areas in which people have the largest amount of liquidation, and they feel confident setting their stop losses close to that level and effectively taking entry in those ranges. Okay, so we'll identify support and resistance levels here, but just to note, 25 on the chart looks like this, and then 28 on the chart looks like this. Okay, so those are the liquidation levels that we can kind of see on the back end there that make it a little easier on the chart there. So to summarize, I'll make it really simple for you. We don't have to dive deep into the daily time frame. We're above all moving averages. We're looking very good. MACD converging. Everything is positive. Okay, so no need to really reference that. I think the 4 hours is the best time to look at. And if we do look at this time frame here, this is what I kind of want to paint out or point out, I guess. Maybe we just use this here for starters here. We got this ascending channel. I don't know if you remember seeing Bitcoin here a couple weeks ago. It was continuing to make higher highs, higher lows consistently after breaking out. Now you'd be surprised here. You'd probably think that, okay, price is overextended. We're keep rejecting out of this resistance level. We're not going to go any further. You're going to expect the price to go down. It's actually not true. This is an ascending channel, basically a bull flag type of pattern, and this really almost always breaks to the upside. Okay, so it's just a matter of time before the price action continues further up. In my personal opinion, based on how this pattern is forming. Okay, again, you got to recognize too, Bitcoin sold off pretty solid here in the last 24 hours. I would say, maybe only 1 or 2%, but it was enough to kind of make a ripple in the market. And you look at this here, that was not much of a sell-off. Again, we were pushing this little level, pulled back, and we've been able to since recover. So I think Avalanche is looking pretty strong. Okay, now outside of just that speculation, let's look at the indicators and actually see what's going on here. Again, we got a nice little reset on TD sequential. We're all well and good there. We are ascending concurrent with this trend line. That's why I have this ascending trend here drawn out for the 20-day SMA. Again, just kind of an indication of which side of the tracks we're on. Until we break below the 20, we can kind of presume the price is going to go up. Same thing as well here with the MACD. It hasn't fully diverged, so we're not going to buy into it yet, right? In other words, this could very well do a little MACDFU, as I like to call it, where the price bounces off. Essentially, the 12 is not intersecting with the 26 in a downward fashion. It rejects and continues higher. That happens a lot in these type of bullish pennant patterns, or bull flag patterns. Okay, taking a look at stochastic, we can see we're starting to kind of bounce off 50 more effectively. We're converging and diverging concurrently. It is letting us know that we're starting to compress and more likelihood of a breakout. It could very well break to the downside too. You got to recognize that. It's not a guarantee, but we have a less probability of the breakdown than we do the break up. Okay. Again, just overall considering the circumstances. That said, we'll take a look here at RSI, hanging out right there in the upper 60 range, perfect. And of course, money flow index is still remaining high. These are all things I like to refer to as positive contributing factors. We take a look at liquidity. There is again some healthy amount of liquidity between $50 and $22. So keep in mind that is potential area. We do have a fair value gap as well, about as low as about 25. That could potentially get filled. We could see a wick down. Price bounces back, but generally speaking, those take a while to fill. They don't always get filled right away. Okay? Let's take a quick look here actually at just a note on Elliott Wave. This is just a quick little heads up. If the price were to pull back, which I'm expecting not to, but if this is the highest point, just say that Avalanche is going to go in this trend, then we could see 2450, 2340, or 2234. Those are the three levels that are commonly retraced to. And if we zoom out and look kind of at the bigger picture, you can kind of see that we don't have a ton of volume in those ranges. We have more volume down here closer to 0.618 at the $22 range. Okay, so if the price pulls back, that's roughly what we could look at there for that. All right, I like to emphasize the word if right now because there's no guarantees on that. We do see an ABC pattern here potentially playing out. That is completely tentative for the moment. I'm not bought into that just yet. But again, you can kind of see this this bull flag type of pattern a lot easier on the 1 hour. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at there. Definitely a pretty decent potential for break up versus break down. Take a look at the hourly. We are still above the cloud, which is fantastic. It's averaging itself out over here at about 26, which kind of speaks to our potential bounce. Also, conversion line is above the baseline, but not very strong, and lagging spend is not within the price action. So again, this indicator is never going to give you a great indication of a buy signal when you have this type of ascending channel that is staying in this range, okay? So to me, personally, being above the cloud, that's the most important thing. These other things are just kind of indications of when to get in, when to get out. We don't have that confirmation. So again, I personally probably won't trade this for a moment. I want to see if Bitcoin's going to pull back any further. We just hit 34.2, 34.3, somewhere in that range. And I think we need to respect that Bitcoin may still be on its way down to that 42,000 range, okay? If that happens, that could disrupt things here a little bit, but generally speaking, again, larger probability the price is going to go up than down at this given time. All right, so what are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know exactly kind of what you're thinking. I'd love to hear it. I'm going to post this playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you haven't already joined the best exchange, in my personal opinion, yet, jump on down, use the link down below to register. These guys are phenomenal. If you use my link to register, you'll benefit from some significant rewards. A lot of it is deposit rewards and volume rewards. And then, of course, we have trading competitions that are based on profit loss ratio and volume as well. And those are really easy to qualify for. You just really just use the exchange essentially, and you benefit from some nice little rewards there. So again, cool stuff there. Mainly focused with them because they have no KYC, no VPN, and also trailing stop losses, which is less common nowadays, and also trailing take profits. No, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Multiple take profit targets. We have a Bitunix section in our Discord. If you're curious, I have a tutorial as well. So be sure to check that out in your own time. I do appreciate you watching either way. Thanks again for all of your love and support over the years. I'm speaking to a lot of people that consistently comment and like the videos. Deeply appreciate that. And we'll see you all in the next video, okay? Have a good rest of your day. Be safe.